Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the sky, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team. Even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the...
Okay, so this is going to be the time the cops, I had a little tussle with the cops, and I got like pulled, like stopped and pulled off of a train for fare evasion. Whew. Okay, so in college, this was like freshman year of college, I had the biggest crush on this dude. We were like semi talking. When he started talking to me, I gotta name this kid. We'll name him Light. So when he first saw me, he was like a little flirty. He was so cute, little skate boy. Hello, little abs, everything beautiful, still beautiful. So Light saw me and he was like kind of flirty with me, but I was dating this other boy. We'll call him AK-47. So I was dating AK, and but AK and me, we were having relationship issues, but I still wasn't looking over there because I'm faithful. Like, I don't do none of that. Like, I'm a faithful girl. So basically what happened is me and AK ended up breaking up, and then I was like paying attention, like, hey, wait, this Light guy seems to like me. So then we did start talking. We like had like kissed a few times, and like we were doing some stuff, not like stuff like that, y'all are nasty, but like we were talking, we were hanging out and things like that. Great. So one day we get off of the ferry. So we get off of the ferry and we're on the Bowling Green side, which means we're now officially in Manhattan, coming from Staten Island, because if you don't know, CSI alum. Alright, so we get off the boat and we're walking to the train. So we enter down on the big there's the big Bowling Green entrance for the 4 and the 5 train. So we enter down that way, and basically what happens is we have to go to the left, and we go down the escalator. Yeah, because I didn't take the stairs, I lied. We go down the escalator. I think I might have took the escalator and he took the stairs because he's like one of those fit tapes. Whatever. So when we get to the bottom of the escalator, he goes to the machine. He swipes his he puts his Metro card in to see, I guess, to see the balance or something. He makes a face or something that signals to me that something might be wrong. So I looked at him and I said, "Are you okay? Do you want me to pay for your fare?" And he says, "No, I'm good." I said, "All right, you know me with my little unlimited." So I go in and I swipe. And right as right after I swipe, I feel him against me, and he pushes through with me. So right now, we just got through on one swipe. And I look back and I'm just like, what? I told you I would pay the fare for you. And he's like, yo, it's alright, Zog, you know, like, it's cute. So now no, it was cute. So he's like, yeah, but now we don't have to, like, you know, you dig? He used to always say, you dig? So I was like, all right, whatever, cool. He's the tongue rings and everything. I was skater boy. So he was like, all right, we were cool. So we get up, we go up the escalator. Everything seems fine. We wait on the platform for the train. I swear, police in New York are so trifling. They do it just to like get you like embarrassed. We waited for the train. The train pulls up and we get on. But the train is held in the station. It's not moving. And all of a sudden, 2 police officers come on the train. And they're like, you two. And I'm like, me? Like, I'm not one to tussle with the law. Like, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't know what that was about. So I was like, me? He's like, yeah, you guys need to come with us. So we get off. It was a guy and a girl. No, it was 2 guys and a girl. But only the 2 guys spoke to me and only the girl spoke to him. It was really odd. So we get off, and where they separate us immediately, and I'm over here and he's over here towards the wall, and they start asking me questions. And they said, well, what happened? I said, well, he asked me for my name. I gave my name. And then he asked me for Light's name. And I was like, oh. And I'm looking at Light, and I don't want to say his name because I don't know what name he told. I don't know what name he told his officer, so I don't want to go against what he says. So I was like, oh, okay. And they were asking me a bunch of questions about him. So I was like, they asked what's his name, and I was like, I don't really know his real name, but I know the name he goes by. And they were like, what's that? And I was like, imagine I said like Sunflower. I was like, yeah, he go by Sunflower. And he was like, really? Like his actual name? I was like, nope, sorry, I don't know it. And then he was like, okay, but you guys seem pretty close. Like, isn't that your boyfriend? I was like, no, that's not my boyfriend. I just met him today. Like, I don't know him like that. Lying through my teeth for this boy. What? Tell me I'm not a ride or die. So I was like, no, I don't know him like that. And he asked me like where the boy lives, and I was like, yo, I honestly don't know. I think Brooklyn, because we're going towards Brooklyn, and he said he was going home. I'm sorry, I don't know. And then he's like, okay, do you know how old he is? And I was like, old enough to be in college? I don't know. I was like, well, I'm 17, so I don't know how old he is, because I went to college at 17. I was like, I'm 17, I don't know how old he is. I think maybe 17. And then he was just like, but I knew the answer to all these questions. And he was just like, okay, like, really? Really? So he asked, he didn't ask for a number to contact for me, but he asked for a number to contact for him. Like, do I know his house phone number? And I was like, no, I just met him today. Like, so he clearly figured out he's not getting nowhere with me, and he's just like tired of this girl. Cool. So then he's talking to a female officer. She's a Hispanic girl. I see them laughing a little bit, so I was like, okay, maybe it's going good for him. And then after they let us both go, a next train comes, and they were like, okay guys, go on. So we're on the train and we're talking, and I was like, what did you say to them? And I was like, yo, nothing. Like, they was asking me what your name was. I was like, I don't know. How old is he? I don't know. Where he live? I don't know. Like, I was dumb, deaf, and blind. I was like, what you talking about? I just met him today. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, and he was laughing. He found it funny. So I asked him about his experience with the woman, and he basically said that she had asked him what his name was, and he had given his brother's name because he was afraid, because he's a frequent flyer of the train evasion system. He was afraid that he had a warrant for his arrest from the unpaid tickets for those. So it was crazy. Backtrack, the police officer did ask me if he had a warrant for his arrest, and I already knew that he had a whole bunch of unpaid tickets for fare evasion, so, and that he might have a warrant for his arrest. But when the police officer asked me, Lil Miss holds it down, I was like, dang, I hope not. Like, you think he's a felon? Like, you should. I'm so stupid. Okay, so he gave them his brother's name, so he gave them his brother's name. So when they called the house, what they did is they said that, yeah, I have Dark here with me, and it happened to be Dark that answered the phone. So Dark was like, what are you talking about? I'm Dark. You must have Light. I was like, yo, your brother don't hold it down like I don't. Remember that. So Dark just completely sold him out, told him he had to tell the truth. They checked his name. Apparently he did not have any warrants for his arrest, which was great. Like, don't have the best of taste, because he's not Mr. Perfect. But listen, he had no warrants though, so little 17-year-old me was doing just fine. So we're laughing. We get away. We get away with that, and it was ridiculous. He rode with me all the way past his stop and all the way home, I think, that day, and it was the cutest thing ever. He was super grateful. He was like, yo, when I tell you, I wasn't even worried. Like, normally with anybody else in this situation, I would be worried, like, yo, what they telling them? He was like, yo, but something just told me, like, this is gonna hold it down. And I was like, yeah, I felt like the ride or die chick of the year at this point. Like, the year. Even though I'm riding or die for you, you even let me know the plan. You gonna push behind me on my swipe, make me accomplice by accident. Like, I ain't know nothing about it. Turn me into a criminal overnight. Like, so that was my story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys will definitely be seeing your girl Dazzy a little bit later.